All right, we've got Adam on the line and live via Zoom if you're watching on NBC Sports Washington. What's going on, Adam? It looks like you're in your bedroom now, right?
No, I'm still in my living room. I
Oh, it
cleaned up.
looks so much cleaner.
Yeah.
I know.
He learned his
I was really
lesson.
embarrassed after Max Major. So I had to clean the house. I had to pretty much redesign my background because I was embarrassed. It looked like trash. I had pizza everywhere, coffee stains, and I basically had to redo my life.
And it looks like a wake-up call.
Tonight.
Did you get a haircut?
Yeah. I went to one of my boys' cribs, and he had a friend there, and so shaped me up, kind of faded the beard. I mean, I'm ready to go. I'm ready for phase 1 of the reopenings here.
Now, when you go over to your boys, are you guys are you like giving them the brother hug and everything, or are you just kind of like saying, "Hey, what's up, man," and still kind of keeping your distance?
So the only people that I've hung out with were the friends that I went to New York with.
Right.
So I feel like we've been quarantined together. So we're dapping up, we're hugging.
You are. Stuff. So you're doing the same old, same old.
Yeah. Well, he cut his hair. He had to be pretty close to him.
Yeah, obviously for that. But I'm just wondering. Like, I'm even still, when we have friends over, I mean, I still feel like a jerk, but, we're just kind of, we're sitting around the fire pit. We're sitting around the couch. My son has his friends over. But, I'm not dapping them up. I don't know why it's stupid, but I guess.
So my thing is, when I go around, if I see a stranger, I put my mask on right away. But if I know the person, then, I'm all love. It's a handshake and a hug.
Well, that makes no sense whatsoever.
Makes no sense. I mean, yeah.
How is the
whole
online
thing.
dating life? I read an article this week that some people are using the antibodies test, if they test positive, as a real badge of honor.
No, I haven't really messed with the dating apps. I want to meet someone in person. I just got sick and tired of going back and forth, and they say, oh, you want to meet up, and then we never do, or I get ghosted all of a sudden. I'm working text messaging for a month, and then I get ghosted in a day because I say something stupid about the Wizards.
What? Have you taken the antibody test? You should do that. You should go to LabCorp, pay $10, and do that.
I'm clean. I feel amazing.
It
I don't
doesn't
need
matter what
any
you.
test.
You can't follow it, EB.
Do you even know what the
You know how most people can't follow the science? He definitely can't follow the
science. Do you know what the antibody test is? You're a college graduate, allegedly.
So the antibody test is to show if you have it or ever had it, right?
It doesn't show if you
It
have it.
doesn't show if you currently have it.
It doesn't
show that your cells are currently or have previously worked to beat the COVID-19.
He can't even spell science.
Right.
Does he know what asymptomatic means?
Do you know what asymptomatic means?
No way.
Asymptomatic means that your symptoms are not showing. Like you have the symptoms, but they're not showing.
What do you mean you have the symptoms?
Invisible symptoms.
He got it.
Kind of,
You
Jason.
don't have invisible symptoms.
he didn't explain
You
it
have
well.
no
but
symptoms.
You got no
If you're
symptoms.
Asymptomatic means you have no symptoms.
yeah, he kind of got it.
No, asymptomatic means that you have the virus, but their symptoms are invisible. You can't feel them or touch them or smell them.
That means you have no symptoms.
A symptom, for example, is a 103 temperature. Okay,
Right.
that would be a symptom.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It's not invisible, like an invisible symptom. You just don't have.
You don't
the
have an
fever.
invisible fever. You don't have a fever.
Right.
I just think that the people that are asymptomatic just aren't really feeling the symptom.
Yeah, they don't have the symptoms, douche.
I just think they're not feeling them.
Right. Why don't you, but JP's point is a good one. Why don't you get the antibody test, and then hopefully you got it when you were in New York, and then you can show chicks, hey, I'm like bulletproof. You're not going to get any corona from me. I've got the immunity. You know what I mean?
You'd be perfect for Tinder then.
Yes.
Yeah, but that's not my goal. I would get the antibody test to then go to CK and say, hey, phase 1 is starting up. I would like to make a plea to get back into the studio. I can work better in the studio.
You care about that more than Buns?
He wants to see Drab.
Yeah, but
he misses Drab so much.
Everybody's been
does.
saying that your work product has improved in the last few weeks. Even Shorts,
How's
who
that
at
possible?
times has been one of your biggest critics, has said that your work product has improved as you've moved remote.
Well, that's just because when you work remote, you're never off the clock. I mean, he can hit me up at 6 p.m. and say, I need you to do a video, and I can't say I'm at a bar because I'm never at bars anymore.
Right.
Okay, but
Is
the
that what
point
you told
is that you actually are working on the show and putting up videos at thefandc.com/video, and that page is improved and the content is better. You're just not getting the same
but
amount of
I'm telling you
ADs.
that I can make a plea that it can improve even more if I was in the studio. If I could use the minds of Drab T-Shirt and Matt Valdez to come up with bits and skits and content.
We tried that for 5 years. You sat in here and did nothing until 10 a.m.
Right.
Drabby,
So
do you
just
miss?
admit it. Admit it that you want more ADs. You should have seen how
I want to build my career back up. Yeah, Awadd's disappeared. You guys got sent home, and all of a sudden you care about yourselves and yourselves only.
We've always only
Well,
cared
that's
about
always been the
ourselves.
case.
Yeah, we've never cared about you. You've
Eric,
just
you
been
should
there.
see. And Cakes, you can attest this. That guy was starving for ADs so much when we did the Max Major segment. So
Yeah.
we had him on because he was going to put the video up on the website.
Right.
So
Right.
just figured it was easier, instead of figuring out how to record it myself, email it to him, do all that stuff, why don't we just put him up on the Zoom,
Just loop him in.
and he can record it himself and ultimately cut the videos. That guy was guzzling beers, pouring it all over his face, his
I
clothes.
actually did watch the Max Major bit.
Was it embarrassing?
Right.
I mean,
Well, it was a desperate cry for attention.
it was
Cry
very
for me.
Rom-like.
Right.
It was very Rom-like.
Rom is a
JP's
spirit
making
animal.
Excuses, though. He had me on because he couldn't figure out how to record it himself. It's old man radio every single day on the Junkies.
Yep.
And look, I was listening yesterday on the show, and EB, I want to defend you for a second because the whole flippy floppy thing, it's taken completely out of control. Look, the only people that
It's
flip
taken
flop
out of
more, the
Yeah.
only people that flip flop more are Matt Valdez and Drab T-shirt. All right, Valdez walks around with open-toed shoes 4 out of 5 days a week, and Drab changes his mind on everything he ever does in life. They need to understand the hierarchy of the show. If EB tells you to do something, you do it. If he
you.
wants you on Zoom, you put
such
the
a
Zoom
brown
on.
nose.
Yeah,
I mean,
such
you
a
really
missing
are.
out.
I wonder what
They don't even have a weekend.
Why don't you go perform on Bickle?
What do you think?
Hold on.
Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous over there.
He's
Larry.
a brown noser, though. All of us felt that. What does open-toe sandals have to do with Eric?
Flip floppers, Ricky, saying it's flip flopping.
Adam, what are you saying? Adam, what are you saying?
Yeah,
that we were out of line yesterday?
Well, look, I've heard the Matt and Matt show. They suck on air. There's no way that their show would last. They are producers. They are button pressers. Drab is great at answering a phone and saying, hey, do you want to talk to the Junkies? That's his job. That's all he can do. He shouldn't be commenting on the
So
show.
hold on.
You've been doing
Hold
the
on.
show for 20 years and 10 years before he even got a job at the station.
Right. Hold on. So are you suggesting are you putting yourself in the talent pool now because you have your own like weekend thing and
Here's what
driving?
I'm saying. I'm saying
Yeah.
it's like a sports debate. There's Team Jordan, there's Team LeBron. I'm Team EB all day, every day.
Shocker.
Team producers, they
Thank
suck.
you.
They don't know what they're doing. They're not talent. They're not talent.
See, this is typical Adam.
Drabby,
All he does
Valdez.
is burn bridges left and right.
You want to respond to that?
Those two guys are probably your biggest supporters. And you know you just took a big giant
Look,
poopy on
I'm
it.
watching the show every day from home, and
Yeah.
JP's talking nonsense about how he didn't know how to cook eggs. The best part of the show yesterday was EB questioning the callers and getting to know them. That was the best part of the show. And they're saying that was stupid?
Have you
They
ever
don't know
seen such
radio.
gratuitous
God.
ass kissing?
Are you paying him?
Adam, the best part of my day yesterday is when I went to lunch with Valdez. We went to Bethesda Bagels. We walked there together.
Holding hands.
Why
It's so annoying because look, the reason they don't go on Zoom is because they don't want the audience to know how little they pay attention to the show. Drab is on Instagram scrolling for hotties all day, and Valdez has been on Zillow for 3 straight years trying to find a new house.
Here comes the scorched earth. Here it is. This is right by the playbook.
Why are you doing
Hey,
this?
if they
These are
do
your
little,
two biggest supporters.
If I was in the studio, I could control them. I could be their personal cameraman, so they'd never have a reason to not be on camera. I'd stick it in their face and say, hey, Joan to EB's face like he wants you to.
Hey, you're
Look how-
saying that
look
they
how-
do little in studio.
look how
What do
upset he
you
gets.
do then? You do less than what they do in studio.
Look, this isn't about friends right now. This isn't about, like, being buddies. This is about the show content, and they don't know what they're talking about if they don't trust EB's instinct.
You know what? He's speaking a lot of truth here, Cakes.
He's
speaking a lot of truth.
One to make me famous.
By the way, Adam's so professional that he admitted on the show that he hooked it 5 times during the junks.
Well, I can multitask. But look, they were completely out of line yesterday. That's my final point. They were completely out of line,
Right.
and the whole thing that they wouldn't get on Zoom, like man to man, that was just being such a wuss. Like, oh, we're gonna zone without putting our Zoom because Doug doesn't like it. They immediately turned it on Doug.
You're bringing up great points,
He's got a
Adam.
lot of confidence just because Sonny knew his name.
Is that what it is?
I think that's what it is.
Yeah, that's
He's
why he
throwing
wants
it
to get
out
back
there.
in the studio.
By the way, has that dynamic changed at all in the last few days?
We waved to Sonny this morning.
Oh, you did? Look
Yeah.
at that. That's
That's it,
progress.
but no, she didn't say hi, Valdez.
No,
or-
Valdez is doing like an over-the-top bit. It was kind of embarrassing.
What about Karina? Did you wave to
We
her?
haven't seen her.
Yeah, she's been in hiding ever since.
Hey, is your hair coming in, by the way, Valdez?
Yeah, it's coming in pretty full.
Little
Really?
stubble?
Yeah.
Can you put it? I mean, can you put it
Do
on
you want it on the
camera?
Zoom, Eric?
Yeah, put it on the Zoom. Can you get on the Zoom and then we'll have a 6-shot. Everybody likes the even number apparently.
Do you have more hair than Drab right now?
I don't know. Drab, take off your hat.
So, Adam, anything else going on?
It's about the same,
Yeah.
Nothing's going on.
except in the front of his head.
Background. That's about it.
How's
but-
Play to Win?
Play-Doh. Why do you bring
Not
up a
doing much. I
non-existent
don't know.
entity?
It's his podcast. He said he was going to do it every week this year.
Doesn't do it.
That was his number one goal this year. He was going to do it every week.
No one
Play to
cares.
Win officially went bankrupt with COVID-19.
Right.
Is it ever going
One
to
of
come
the many
back?
casualties.
Adam, what do you miss the most?
About being in the studio,
No, about
So-
like in your life right now, how your life has changed.
oh, I definitely miss the 2 a.m. pizzas. I mean, just like the thing about the bar scene for me, it was just like I used to go around and love like dapping people up. Hey, Awadd, yeah, like high-fiving everyone
Attention.
and hugging people
Hey,
was my
the
favorite
attention.
part.
Yeah. He can't
The
be
attention.
the
When do you
You're gonna have
think?
to put on a mask?
When do you think that's going to happen again?
2021.
What was the name of the spot again?
It's on his shirt.
Pamplona.
He's
Pamplona, right.
advertising it.
Pamplona. How did you forget that?
I just forgot. So
He loves that spot.
is Pamplona open
Chuck Lee.
again?
No, not yet. They're working on outdoor reopening. And
So when they do the
Everyone's
outdoor
kind of-
reopening, will you be there?
oh yeah. I'm going all in.
You'll be an ambassador for him still?
I mean, as soon as I can like drink outside with a big group of people again, I'm going to do it. 'Cause
Yeah,
that was my best chance of making out with a stranger anyway.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
he'll
all
be
I
tip of the
want.
spear there.
Well, I got to tell you, Adam, your background looks much better today, much more professional. You look much better than you did on Saturday. If people are
Thank you.
curious at how bad his apartment looked and how bad he looked, you can check out the video at thefandc.com/video, where you've been putting up videos daily of what we've been doing on the show, right?
Adam, did
Yeah.
you get any in during the show today?
No, because last night there was like a 10:30 and then like a 12:45 because I was struggling to fall asleep.
Oh my God! You got 2 within 2 hours. By
Two within 2
yourself?
hours.
Ooh, that's impressive.
Different websites, different links.
Right.
New content.
What are you going to do today?
More of that.
Post this segment on the show. No, but I don't know.
Now
you
he's being
really
honest.
wanna know?
Yeah, what are you going to do today and tonight?
I've been on a wormhole of Google trying to find leaked OnlyFans accounts because I'm too broke. I have no money. I can't pay for OnlyFans. Just trying to find leaked Reddit
Desperate.
threads.
What is that?
He's saying he's saying OnlyFans. You know the subscription stuff,
Yeah,
like where
I-
the chicks shake their butts and everything. He's trying to find people who recorded them,
So
so he wants
those,
free content.
and that's when they like tell the chick what to do, the cam girl what to do.
No, it's like a girl posts like a naked snap story, and you have to pay $20 a month for it. But I'm waiting for someone who pays $20 a month to then post a private link.
Right. So pathetic.
All right, Adam.
It's a loophole.
Yeah.
You got to roll.
Do you know what a
All
loophole
right, see
is?
you guys.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's different than a wormhole.
EB, just don't take it out of control.
Yeah.
I won't take it out of control.
Shocker, he's struggling with finding out what a hole is.
Later.
Take it out of control.
Thank you,
Don't take
Adam.
it out of context. What a dummy.
What a piece of work.
I do miss that dummy.